Hey friend, how's it going? Thomas Decker here from guitarrevolution.ca, and today I have 5 tips for you to apply over your soloing, over the blues, over any genre that can make your solo sound much more interesting and musical. And you can apply these 5 tips right now. So let's dig in. We're working with the blues in this lesson here, but you can apply this to any genre because the blues is the mother of pretty much all American music, of Western music, okay? So keep in mind, whatever we do here, you can also apply to country, to pop, to rock, to reggae, funk, whatever, right? So we're using here the pentatonic scale, but let's focus kind of like on the D and G string. Let's put this as a limitation very intentional because we have so many notes at our disposal that a lot of times we are just throwing the notes in the air without making any sense. Think about talking. We don't need to use the whole dictionary to have a conversation. And when you're soloing over the blues, improvising over anything actually, the idea is to have a conversation with the music, first of all, with the song that is being played, also the listener, the audience that is listening. Keep that in mind. We're focusing on that area here. Yeah, we're gonna escape to the B and A string sometimes, but let's kinda focus that. So our first tip is listen to the music. Listen to the song. Listen to the music that you're about to make, okay? Don't just play notes, don't play all the licks you know, but break them down and give some room to that music to flow. So let me put the backing track here. Let's see how you feel, how do you get connected. First thing you gotta acknowledge, shuffle, right? Big time. Let's try to solo using that shuffle feel. First of all, you don't want to play flat. Play with the shuffle. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and, right? Imagine if I play that flat. Sucks, right? So you gotta feel the music. So you gotta feel the rhythm, feel the music, play accordingly. Tip number two, focus on timing to create different phrases. You can play whole notes, you can play quarter notes, half notes, triplets, sixteens, all that in that cadence, in that beat, right? So that will bring more variety over your playing. Think that about the rhythm in that way, in a very conscious way. When you're soloing and improvising, you want to think about these things, or especially when you're practicing. When you're improvising in the pub or whatever, improvising, no, then you leave the student at home. But when you're practicing at home, playing and creating your phrases, think about these things. So let's put the backing track here and let's work around the rhythm. Always a shuffle. Okay. Let's go half. Right? Always on the head of the tempo. Now let's use the quarter notes. Actually, this was 8 quarters, yeah? Let's do 8. And then we can do the triplets. And you can add more to it, right? And as you play around that, you can create your phrases. So first of all, feel the rhythm. Second tip, focus on timing and the subdivisions of timing. Number 3, think like a singer to create melodies, to make music. So if you think like a singer, you're gonna create a limitation that us as guitarists, we don't have, which is breathing. Like a singer needs to breathe between phrases. Us as guitar players, we don't need to breathe. We can just play endlessly, note after note, without breathing. And that can be very annoying for who's listening, very boring. Try to make your guitar to sing and to create melodies that connect to whoever's listening. All right? So let me put here the backing track. There you go. Feel the rhythm. Focus on timing. And breathe. Give silence between the phrases. Be very simple. That was a little too long, but okay, let's try something here. Like 2 phrases together, right? It's almost like a vocal line. Right? There we go. So that's pretty much like singing, right? You're creating melody, creating music. Feel the rhythm, focus on timing, think like a singer, breathe, give room. Repetition is good. That's tip number 4. You can repeat phrases. You can use the phrases more than once, okay? So for example, let me go there. All right, let's do it. Sounds good. Repeats and it's good, right? Nothing wrong with that. Repeating is good. Your listeners will connect with you. You're going to be able to enjoy more yourself. The last tip is listen to the chord change. In a very simple way here, I'm going to be focusing on the chord change. The first, of course, E, right? And then it goes to A, and back to E, and then B, A, and back to E. Okay? So every time I'm changing to E, I'm playing over E, I'm gonna focus on using the note E within this pentatonic. The E will be right here. This is my root. A is right here, right? And B is right here. Okay? So we're gonna target that while the backing track is going on. So I really have to listen to the changes, right? Let's do it. Always landing on the root. Root of A. Back to E. Now it's gonna be B. A. E. Right? All right. You can hear the change on my playing. So I hope these 5 tips will give you a good pointer for you to use when you are playing guitar, when you're soloing and improvising. Feel the rhythm. You have to connect with the music. Focus on timing. Create on top of the subdivisions of the notes. Think like a singer. Give room for your guitar to breathe and for the people that is listening to breathe and connect with you. Repetition is good. Number 4, repetition is good. It's good that you enjoy that you're doing. It shows that you are safe and you're confident. And listen to the chord changes, even in the most simple way. It makes a difference when you're hitting the notes to match the chords in the background. These are things that the lead guitarist, like the pros, have in their pockets all the time. This is one of the tools that you should have too. And if you don't want to develop more of these tools, these skills of a lead guitarist, download my 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide, completely free. Click in the description below and you can work on your skills right away. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. See you then.